welcome to my Twin Flame Journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the monthly reading for October, Divine Feminine in the sign of Virgo. What we have here is what your situation is going to be, how you're thinking and feeling about it, how you should be, what are any challenges, lessons, or obstacles you might encounter in this situation, how to move past them. What are your hopes? What are your fears? Down here we have universe's advice, plus some nice positive words you can say for yourself, some affirmations and such, and also what chakra you might need to work on to kind of make this all happen. So let us see what's going on. Well, love is in the air. You're going to be dealing with some love situation and some frustration around growth. And we have destruction here, which is like the tower. Something that was built on a faulty foundation gets taken down, so something else better can be built upon it. This is also a major event, just like the tower in the other regular deck. This could be a big transformation within ourselves, something that's life-changing, or an ending, a really destructive ending to something. And then you have the stranger here, which is, could be someone new or someone coming in, like they've changed. They become a new person. And then you have fame, which is success. So there's some success in this situation involving this person that you're dealing with, despite the way things ended. But there's still some frustration here revolved around maybe not knowing just how much this person has grown. Maybe they're trying to come back and say, oh, I've changed, I've learned, I've whatever, but you're still kind of frustrated in regards to this. How you're thinking and feeling. And you got communication. So somebody's coming in and saying something, or you're wanting to say something. And then you have hope. And then the lovers. And then the lady. So this is about using your intuition. So you're trying to use your intuition in regards to this relationship, or having to make a decision to communicate with someone, or make a decision about a relationship because they've communicated to you. And you're trying to have hope that maybe this person has changed. You're trying to figure out, use your intuition and trying to decide what to do. Should I take them back? Should I believe them? And how you should be thinking and feeling is fair gray-haired woman. This is you. This could be a woman who's more mature, like in the 30s or 40s, or this could be someone who's just mature in themselves because they've learned, they've grown, they got it together. And then you got judgment, which is like choosing what path to take. This could be reconciliation, using your judgment. And then you have surprise. So here's this communication. So again, same scenario. You, who's learned and grown through this situation, wanting to reconcile, or getting a message about somebody wanting to reconcile, you trying to use your intuition and remain hopeful to make a decision, to use your judgment, or to begin on a new path with this person, to reconcile. And what might be any challenges or obstacles or lessons involved here? Well, it's strength, having to have the strength to do that, because it takes a lot of strength to forgive. It takes a lot of strength to try to go back into something that was maybe painful in hopes that it's going to be different the next time around. So it takes strength to do that, because obviously there was something that went on here. You got scandal. So it was something. It's always something, though, isn't it, people? Every time I do the cards, no matter the day, there's always somebody lying, cheating, some scandals, some hidden enemies. That's why I do the daily drama, because it's like a soap opera. And how you should proceed is be happy. In regards to, oh, the fair gray-haired man. For he too has matured. So they wanting you to be happy. So maybe this person has changed. We can only hope. Because you are hoping that he's changed. Because you got the hidden enemy over here again. I know you're not hoping for this. But you're hoping that maybe that they've reflected on their behaviors in regards to, you know, maybe you guys live together and you're hoping to have peace in the home. You know, you're hoping that this person's gone within and won't repeat anything. So let us see. Hidden enemy. Well, let's do solitude. Sorry, solitude. Solitude. Alegría. This is like celebrating get-togethers. Happiness. To have that, again, that kind of feeling. Solitude. Yeah, you're hoping that they've reflected on things and so that the good times can be brought back, you know? Solitude. Yeah, you're hoping for transformation, for things to turn around so that there'll be less hidden enemies and more celebrating. And what you're fearing is that nothing will change. And it's the end of the relationship. But, you know, when I do this spread, and if people notice, the way I set up the questions, I include hopes and fears because I like for people to see, including myself, see what we fear and what the universe says how we should think. Because a lot of times, what we're thinking isn't the truth, isn't reality. We stress ourselves out for nothing, worrying, you know, and we put that energy out there, which actually creates blocks or which might attract more of the same to us, instead of thinking in a different way. You know, to see the contrast here, I think is important to show people, because then it helps us to control our thoughts. When we control our thoughts, we control the energy that we're sending out. And if this is a twin flame relationship, that's especially important because one feeds off of the other. So, I don't know if anyone noticed that, but I'm explaining. That's why I showed the dynamic. Because a lot of, like I said, the things that we stress about is really just all in our own heads. And what they're recommending for you is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Well, they're coming in October. And then you have attraction. You attract romantic life by enjoying this moment fully. Try to be in the present. Living in the past only kicks up the negative feelings, the hurts, the pains. You know, living in the future only brings on the stresses because you're worried about that stuff repeating. So it's important to be present and kind of just be in the now. It's not easy, I know. But if you have problems, pray to Jesus. Pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. You know, because in the end, what would Jesus do, right? That's what you always try to ask yourself. It's having mercy. See? That's what Jesus would do. He'd have mercy. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. It's all about compassion. It's all about mercy. It's all about seeing things from both sides of the coin, because it takes two to tango. Everybody plays a part in relationships. Both of you contribute something, and most of the time, if it's a karmic situation or a twin flame situation, what you're contributing are things that are needing to be brought to light and to be healed. So in that respect alone, When you've learned and you've grown and you've ascended higher because you've checked that off the roster as far as your karmic lesson, the karma to be transcended, a lesson to be learned, you know, that you should have gratitude for that person for inspiring your growth, even if it was due to something that was extremely painful, because pain is our greatest teacher. So that also helps you to shift things into a spiritual perspective. It makes it a little easier. I'm not, you know, it's still difficult to do the whole forgiving and learning thing. But if we can recognize our own role in things, then we point the finger less just in one direction. Because we get what we allow. And there's a saying that you probably saw the crack long before you saw the ass. Most times, we stay in situations for a long time because we use the excuse, oh, because I love them. So you put up with stuff, you know. But it's amazing how when you don't love them anymore, you realize, oh, I can't believe I did this. I can't, all the times you're kicking yourself in the butt because love blinds us. Or we compromise our integrity, our values. We lower our standards even for love. But what we're really doing is ourself an injustice. And if this is a twin flame connection, you're doing that person an injustice because you're enabling each other's stuff. And again, the whole point of these relationships is to realize that it takes two to tango. And that helps you grow and it helps that person grow. And that's why it's important, again, to just think, what would Jesus do? And have mercy and compassion and forgiveness for yourself and for the other person. And take back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. And then you also got hello from heaven. So somebody's from the other side is wanting to let you know that they see you, they're watching you, you're loved. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. You know, your angels, your spirit guides, those that have passed on, they're all rooting for you because you're still down here in school, still learning the lessons, and they're hoping that you get it all down. And you're needing to work on your base chakra. So in addition to the ones that I pulled over there, you also had ones here. Base chakra, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. So I mentioned over there before, it's about, you know, remaining positive. Only think good things so you don't bring in more of the negative. So you need to work on your base chakra and you need to work on your crown chakra, your intuition, your higher self. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. You know, watch for those signs. Watch for those synchronicities. Repeating numbers. You see repeating numbers a lot, look them up. See what they mean. I do that all the time. It's messages that you're receiving. You know, meditate. Try to get in touch with your higher self. Work on chakra clearing. You know, think positive thoughts. And speaking of positive thoughts, I open up to spontaneity and accept change. I trust and believe in the angelic realms. I allow my heart to expand with love. And I look for the best in everyone and everything. It's about remaining grateful, even for the crap. Because there's a gem in there somewhere that you're meant to find. Then you also have the solar plexus chakra, perseverance. So you got base chakra, crown chakra, and solar plexus chakra. So let's read what this is. Can you hear my nightingales in the back? Well, they're not mine. They're on YouTube. But I love the nightingale song. Oh, so beautiful. Don't quit before the miracle. The legend is Shannon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she has made in her long pursuit of success, Shannon throws off the cloak and gives up her acting career. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she doesn't listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. The inspirational message is when we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Personal inquiry. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? Key ideas are breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. Key words are steadfast, success, and miracles. So whatever this situation is, dear, they're asking you to persevere. Work on your energy. Remain positive. Know that you are loved and watched over. Try to have compassion and mercy for yourself and forgiveness for yourself and the other person. Be in the present moment, because very soon, in October, you're going to be getting some kind of correspondence from somebody wanting to come back. But get through it. You know, they're asking you, you need to have the strength. You need to have the strength, but they want you to be happy because this person has grown too. And that's always nice. At least you can get a little reassured. Yeah, thank goodness for tarot, huh? Because we sure don't get any answers from these people. We have to depend on spirit and the cards to let us know what the hell is going on in their heads and in their hearts. Because people don't speak up. And it also lets you know if people are doing shady stuff. Oh, you don't know how happy I am to I check everybody now. But anyway, I think it's pretty good. You know, we like easy breezy, light, positive messages. And so for the month of October, be positive and be open to what's going to come your way. And on that note, also, I don't want to forget to make sure you check your sun, your moon, and your rising so you can get more complete messages. If you like a personal reading, the information is below. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And something else. Nope, I think that's it. See, I have to write it down because I forget. I always leave one off. But I got it all now. So I wish you well. I wish you love and light and healing. And I wish you luck in your situation here. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.